Welcome back, Earth signs. Welcome back. My channel is about relationship with ourselves first, okay? Because we want a healthy relationship outside of ourselves. But it comes with managing our emotions so we can identify our intuition. It comes with good health, good wealth, all right? But it comes from the essence of love, all right? Loving self, loving being, loving planet, okay? But it comes with balancing within yourself so you can co-create with the universe, all right, Earth signs, all right? Our first card we're looking for you when it comes to the energy of today. Remember, all our readings are timeless, okay? It may not resonate today, but it might resonate later. You're looking at the soul of the self, or you're looking at a fire sign person, Aries, Sagittarius person. Maybe you're feeling the burden of the extra responsibilities around this person, or you're looking at hard work or overloaded when it comes to the soul of the self. Maybe some of you Earth signs feel a little bit stressed out, but you're going to keep on going. Maybe you see an end in sight, a completion, all right? But you're almost there, okay? Maybe you're doing blood, sweat and tears and hoping that it will all pay off eventually, okay? You could be talking about the soul of the self, or you could be dealing with a fire sign person, all right? So now we're looking at your energy. Maybe your energy feels burnt out. Why? Because you're thinking about a Queen of Swords. Maybe if you go to the air sign reading, Queen of Swords was the second card to come out. Maybe you feel you bring extra stress onto a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, Earth signs. Maybe you see an ending in sight, okay? Maybe you want to come and apologize, but she turned her back to you because she's saying you're very biased, all right? And you're clashing towards her unbiased judgments. Someone's got justice when it comes to dependence because someone has clear boundaries, or maybe you're seeking out clear boundaries, Earth signs, all right? Or you're looking at Queen of Swords that has clear boundaries and direct coldness. Maybe you want to communicate with this person, or you're in the edge of communication with a clear mind. Maybe you've got a different perspective because you've got to make a judgment, all right, without emotions, okay? Because now you're looking at, maybe you're seeking a closure because maybe you went shortcut. And now you're looking at delays when it comes to communication with maybe a Queen of Swords, all right? Or with a fire sign person. Maybe you feel a burden, all right? Because you are biased towards a judgment when it comes to Queen of Swords, all right? Or you're looking for your own mindset when it comes to being an unbiased judgment, all right? Or you could be dealing with a Queen of Swords, but you're looking at shortcut, delays. Maybe the delay, all right, when it comes to taking a leap of faith. Somebody wants to take a leap of faith towards maybe a Queen of Swords, or to you because you're being very honest, okay? You've got a very good perspective. You're very open-minded, all right? Maybe you're a bit cold sometimes with your direct communication, but we're looking at new beginnings, looking at possibilities, maybe looking at a new cycle. Maybe you feel like an air sign person, Earth sign is very innocent, or you're very innocent, but you're looking at optimism, you're looking at trusting in life. Maybe someone went in with blind faith for an adventure because they wanted to create an opportunity. Why? Because someone's been an opportunist. And because of that, now there's an energy. Maybe you'll think about a Cancer person. Maybe you want to have an unbiased judgment with a Cancer person, but you're looking at self-discipline, all right? Looking at opposition. Maybe an air sign, Queen of Swords, is your opposition, but now you've got a lack of direction now because you focus too much on this Queen of Swords and not your own business. Now you're looking at a lack of control. Some of you Earth signs, all right? Looking at aggression. And some of you look at arrogancy because you have a lack of carelessness, all right? Again, same spot, Higher Priestess. Maybe you might be dealing with a Queen of Swords for real. Maybe you've got secrets hiding from an Aries, Sagittarius person about a Queen of Swords, or a Queen of Swords has secrets, all right? And now, Higher Priestess is someone that plays with dark spiritual practices. They've got hidden agendas and they feel very disconnected from their intuition. Maybe someone's been lying about a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. So they were sneaking around because you didn't have any closure. So now you think you're getting away with something, Earth signs, but no, one mishap, and that's what you're getting caught out. Why? Because you don't have no intuition to protect yourself, for some of you. Now you look at misunderstanding, you look at shallowness, and some of you have got your intuition on peak, and you see the betrayal of receptions at deceptions, or deceptions at receptions, and now you look at thief, dishonesty, someone trying to get away with it, all right? Someone's acting very strategically around a Queen of Swords, okay? Because why? They were seeking a closure, maybe from a fire sign person. Oh, there you go, King of Wands. The same character again. So now you're looking at a character did not give any closure to a Queen of Swords, so you thought, oh, let me bring in the middle and bring betrayal, deception, thievery, and dishonesty. Or maybe this is what the King of Wands is looking at. He lied to a Queen of Swords. Maybe you, my lovely. All right. So now we're looking at situations. Earth signs, in your energy, looking at betrayal, deception, thief. Someone's very dishonest. Someone trying to get away with it, okay? But someone's sneaking around, all right? But someone is not going to get away with it. One mishap, and that's it. You're caught. Is it worth it? Is it? You got to think to yourself. You got to really think to yourself. You got to really prioritize your needs and your wants, all right? Someone trying to find shortcuts to get through responsibilities. Somebody's not looking at the bigger picture, or someone is looking at the bigger picture. You've got the King of Wands here, is a natural born leader. Looking at people, looking at capability. You could be dealing with a King of Wands, all right? You could be in partnership with a Queen of Swords and a Queen of Wands, all right? But it seems to be lying between these two, because someone, a third party person, 2 women, 1 man, and somebody was an upside down high priestess. There you go, third party company. Now you're looking at taking a leap of faith, maybe. Taurus, you maybe want to take a leap of faith towards a King of Wands, all right? Maybe you have the tradition with this person. Maybe you have a high level of commitment with this person. Maybe you're looking at the rules, all right? Maybe look at conformity, trust, forgiveness. Maybe you want a forgiveness from a King of Wands, because behind his back, somebody's creating a new idea or new possibilities, all right? But it was out of arrogance, okay? Because now you're looking at a third party person. Maybe you were seeing someone else, or this masculine was seeing 2 women and 1, and now you're saying, you lied, innit? What must I do? But seems to be a lie. Can't be lying, Earth sign, because it's a woman. That's a feminine. Someone in your energy, maybe dealing with another Earth sign, is lying, stealing, cheating, trying to get away with it. Why? Because they don't have no intuition. None. They're a very shallow, arrogant person. So now maybe someone's sussed out that the King of Wands is sleeping with shells. Never mind. A third party person. Maybe a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. Please, collective, someone's got a third party person. There was a hidden agenda. So you've got to pay attention to your imagination and both your world and your dreams, all right? So you can take action, my darling, to ensure that your dreams become reality, because someone is doing illusions, delusions, and trying to get away with it. All right? Somebody probably wants to come in and celebrate with you. A Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. Someone that's very creative. Or you're looking at Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person. Maybe you're getting married to this person. You've got new beginnings with the person. So now you're looking at entering a new happy life with this person. And maybe you're reconnecting, all right, with a long lost friend. All right? Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, or a King of Wands, or a Queen of Swords. All right? But someone's lying anyway. So now you're looking at reconnecting with a long lost friend, a relative, or a loved one, maybe. All right? Maybe you want to celebrate something very important. Maybe with the King of Wands, all right? In the institution, because now you understand you was in an unrequited love because somebody was gold digging. Someone had secrets, very harmful secrets. Someone has a hidden agenda. Someone feels disconnected from their intuitions, and now it's a heavy burden on the back of the Queen of Swords. So now you're looking at shattered dreams. Somebody owes Queen of Swords money, maybe. But someone was talking smack about Queen of Swords. Somebody wanted the Queen of Swords to have shattered dreams, broken family, disconnection. Maybe you have a very disconnection with this Queen of Swords, maybe. Do you know this Queen of Swords? Take it as it resonates. So now you're looking at a King of Wands, maybe. Maybe looking at a King of Wands. Or maybe saying, Queen of Swords and King of Wands is lesser 2 evils. No right choices, really. Confusions, fear, worry, indecisions, bad information, overload, release, delays. I don't understand how anyone can say less of 2 evils, no right choice, when you've got one upside down higher priestess that plays with dark spiritual practices. Obiagyal. You're talking about practitioner. You're talking about bad juju. You're talking about vampires. Lesser 2 evils. You need to go and sit down and really read your book, my friend. All right, Earth signs, because you're in some different world, my friend. So now someone's worried now. Maybe a King of Wands is very worried, all right? Maybe worried about his marriage with you, maybe. Because he took that leap of faith, thought you were innocent. So now someone's worried about a decision that's become an indecision. So now you look overload. Somebody wants to release this delay, because now you're looking at a tower moment. All right? Someone's going for a sudden change, upheaval. Okay? This is when disaster. This is disaster. There's nothing you lot can do. Nothing. Nothing. You just have to watch it unfold. That's all you can do, man. You're looking at houses coming down. You look at buildings. You're looking at everything coming down. Things that you wouldn't believe is coming down. It's coming down. This is the tower. That you love the Bible in your institution. When they tried to build a tower to get to heaven, was it? That's the ego. Falseness. Because the tower is when you build a whole foundation all on falsehood. So someone built a foundation on deception, thievery, dishonesty, trickery, to climb a man's dock for forgery. And it's a Taurus person or an earth sign person you're dealing with, my darling. Or a fire sign person. So now you're looking at a situation. Maybe you want to reconnect with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, but 2 cards fell out and he doesn't want you either. No, they don't. Nobody wants you. Some of you. Or you don't want to deal with a Leo person. He brings competition, debates, or a Leo don't want to deal with you. You bring conflict, disagreement, strife, tension. You try to act like you're territorial, but you don't know shit. So you clash with people's ego, petty Betty, bringing out negativities, depression. Because they don't have no soul. It's a shell. Yeah, upside down high priestess. You don't have no soul, innit? So King of Wands, you're sleeping with a shell. Maybe an earth sign person. Never mind. Earth sign. Oh, earth signs. Here you go. Queen of Pentacles. There you go. You're sleeping with a King of Wands, are you? Oh, yeah. But this King of Wands thinks you're a shell, my darling. And some of you think, for some of you earth signs, someone thinks you're nurturing, practical, supportive, reliable. You don't misalign finances, all right? You don't misalign people's talent, skills. You're so warming, like auntie. You're like mama. Do you understand? You're the one everyone wants to go to because you see your worth. You don't get jealous. Why? Because you're too self-sufficient for them things, all right? Never mind. So look at these messages they made money from, all right, from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. So now someone's very restless, unfocused, burnt out by the mind. Why? Because the Queen of Pentacles owes air sign money. Yeah, they do. So now they're exhausted by the mind due to this stagnation, there's stress, isolation. Yep, because now we're looking at the devil. Oh no, look at upside down lovers, disharmony, misalignment of values. Oh, is it really earth signs? Never mind. So now you're looking at maybe a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person trying to use an air sign person or maybe a fire sign person to recover from their loss. Because why? They got spiritual poverty. These people earn a karmic lesson. All right. Oh, there you go. The devil's never far away from the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody wants to release. All right. Why? Because someone's exploring dark thoughts, dark spiritual practices. Oh, yeah. The high priest is upside down. So now someone wants to restore control. Now, why? Because someone's holding resentment. Lack of will. Lack of will. And that's the secret. Maybe a Pisces person. Yeah, look at your intuition, my friend. King of Cups. King of Pentacles. You thought was going to have a power couple, but no. Sorry. Sadly mistaken. Is that the mistake? Or maybe you got it from your dad being a dark spiritual practices, some of you. And some of you, all right, is getting into creativity, romance, charm, imagination, all right? Maybe some of you is probably looking at a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, a knight shining armor. You're following your heart. Maybe they came with a proposal. But for some of you, shattered dreams, my friend. Broken family. Maybe you was engaged to a King of Wands and a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, but none of them want you now. No, because you're manipulation. Oh, poor planning, untapped talents, lack of confidence, narcissism. Third party person, narcissist. Maybe a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person. Oh, there you go, a shell. So they're trying to say you're a shell, maybe, my lovely. Some of you, all right? Because now you look at the Emperor. He's got conflicts with maybe a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. Never mind. But masculine thinks women are worth fighting for, fighting a next man for another woman, and that another woman is not even looking at you anyway. Never mind. So it's pure shame. The walk of shame. The walk of shame coming out of this situation, boy. The walk of shame. All because they want to play with an upside down Taurus person that don't have no behavior. Never mind. Now you're looking at clashes, Lego. You got a clash with a Leo person, I guess. All right. This is a clash of egos. This was an obstacle. This is your rival. Somebody was sleeping with their enemy. Somebody was financing their enemy for a very long time. Laughing, joking, traveling with the enemy. They didn't see the challenges. Now they've got to try and overcome this challenge and try and stay mature at the same time. Someone's very much career focused, all right? Okay? But now they're worried about their career. Why? Because someone didn't bring any closure to a Queen of Swords and Earth sign for, oh, let's jump in there. Let's start lying. Or maybe the King of Swords lied. King of Wands lied, isn't it? About a Queen of Swords. Never mind. You both got to face your demons now. Because someone is juggling with a fire sign person. Someone's juggling. There's a third-party company in this situation. But someone's juggling resources because they're on a tight budget behind the back of the Queen of Swords. Because the Queen of Swords is in the Wheel of Fortune. But suddenly, someone in your energy is in a misfortune. Someone's out of control. Maybe a fire sign person looking at bad luck, failure, unexpected setbacks because a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person is revealing the truth about a lie. There you go. Maybe a Gemini person. Now you've got the King and Queen of Swords. Somebody's lying about closure because they had a lack of structure irrational, lack of integrity. Why? Because they're sleeping with a Taurus person. So now you're looking at dictator, oppressiveness, inhumane, aggressive, violent, dishonest, powerless person. Maybe you're dealing with a Gemini masculine, because now you're looking at Capricorn, try to take control of someone's beginnings because they have the lack of their own structure, because they're greedy, so they was misusing people's resources, juggling, relocating, so they can feel this financial security. So this someone was making large purchases to control their financial loss because they had a lack of control. So now you're looking at upside down King of Cups. Maybe you're dealing with an upside down King of Cups. All right, looking at your opposition, lack of direction, lack of control. Maybe earth signs, there's a situation where you were seeing a King of Wands and an upside down King of Cups. We're fighting for it. Never mind. So now you're looking at Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. Someone bringing secrets, illusions, delusions. Someone very disconnected from their intuition because they were playing with dark spiritual practices. Very shallow, very arrogant. And this is a shell we're talking about. Maybe a Capricorn person or Taurus person you're thinking of. Another person. So now you're looking at unrequited love. And so someone's pouring out sadness. Why? Because someone has blocked love, blocked emotions, okay, and blocked integrity. And now someone probably played and said, oh, let's have a baby. No, they won't even have a baby for you. They don't want babies for you neither. They just want your money and your comfortability. Okay, so now someone feels very betrayed. Maybe a Sagittarius person. Now they feel resigned to their fate, collapse, breakdown by the soul. Oh yeah, exhaustion because of a lie about an Aquarius person, or he told a lie about an Aquarius person trying to get away with it. Or you did, earth signs, because now you're looking at a Leo person. It's very arrogant, reckless, hyperactive, all right, with a community penis. Now you're looking at someone that was very overly confident because they thought they had you. No, loud show off. Now they have a lack of discipline now. Maybe someone feels very abusive because someone's very jealous and very violent. Maybe a Gemini person upside down. Maybe. All right, maybe dealing with a Leo person, or they're saying Taurus person is very violent, very jealous, and very abusive. Because now you're looking at someone is a Queen of Wands looking at the situation. Maybe there's a situation, maybe a Taurus person is a Queen of Wands. Someone looks at you as very energetic, very courageous, very strong, very passionate, very funny, very independent. But suddenly there seems to be someone is with a King of Cups and with a Queen of Wands. Oh, you've got the balanced King and Queen of Wands now, but somebody, earth sign, was sleeping with someone's friend, wasn't he, my darling? Because you're greedy, misusing people's resources with your financial insecurity. Now someone's looking at Queen of Wands, looking at the situation. Uh-oh, I understand now. Well, there's a lack of direction, lack of control, because someone was in my 3 of Cup. Wasn't a 2 of Cup. Somebody was sleeping with somebody's partner. Oh yeah, and that's what this Libra person's thinking about. That's what the thoughts are when it comes to celebration, friendships, collaboration, when it comes to the community. Kind of like EastEnders and Brookside. No one in EastEnders, everybody sleep with everybody. Oh, Bianca, where's Ricky? Ricky. Oh, Ricky's not with Bianca, is he? For a minute. Ricky's probably with Blanche, the wannabe Blanche, or Julia Roberts. Who knows? I don't watch EastEnders anyway. Is Bianca still in there, Ricky? I remember when they were together, actually. So you're looking at delays, disappointments for an Aries person, a feminine Queen of Wands. Now she's looking at delays now, but because she made a poor judgment when it came to Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, made a poor judgment because why? He's an upside down high priestess. This is a practitioner. This is obviously a man. This is a man that plays with dark spiritual practices. Never mind, people, because you made a poor judgment. You all judged the Queen of Swords because you don't believe in God, and you went for who? Never mind. So now we're looking at distraction. Someone's very upset. Why? Because they have dissatisfaction. Because at home, there's pure shattered dreams. Oh, there we go again. Twice. Hidden agendas, blocked intuition. Oh, yeah, confessions now. Feeling lost, blocked psychic powers, have we? Yep. Fertility issues, lack of self-belief with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. Now you've got shattered dreams, broken family, disconnection. Why? Because somebody was playing with an Aries woman and her man. Never mind. It's funny, you know, it coming like, is it Lisbeth? One of my children were watching Eddie Murphy, and they were laughing, saying, imagine that, mumsy. The man don't want her. He wants someone else. He loves someone else. But the woman he's married to is seeing everybody else, and she don't want the man in the basement, her husband, to see no one else. Coming like Genevieve Nigel Taras Clark. So now we've got hidden agendas. Maybe a Scorpio, Cancer, maybe an upside down King of Cups has a hidden agenda, right? He's got blocked intuition. So he created a massive burden. So Sagittarius or Aries feminine person. Now you're looking at blocked intuition. And you're also looking at dealing with a couple, a very powerful couple of signs. It could be a fire sign or an air sign person. Or you could be dealing with a friend of yours, a friend of a friend of a friend. Because it's coming like someone in your energy sleeping with a friend's man. Gotta keep it real. Could be a Aries woman. She was with a King of Cups. That's very overly emotional. Acts like he's an emotional person, but he's not. He's an anxious little idiot. Very uncaring, gullible, masculine. This masculine is one of those where, you know, sometimes when the water sign masculines, because they feel like they're there for everybody, they can be quite loving, but at the same time manipulation when it comes to emotions. Because if they're not center of attention, that's when they become very manipulative. They're a cheater. So he's manipulating. He's very ruthless. And this woman needs to leave this man. Don't deny. It's giving her mental overload. This woman's going to go mad if she staying quiet with this person. She'll go mad. She will go mad. And this is not even your reading. It's the earth sign reading. So someone's cross-watching. Or someone looks at you as very courageous, but courageous, you were looking at someone else. You were thinking and sleeping with someone else. It can take it as it resonates. You could be this passionate woman that's a Capricorn person, but it says you're greedy, misusing resources. So however how you look at it, earth signs, you're not looking good on this table. Sorry. You got to move away from this water sign person and leave this King of Wands alone. And this woman alone. Leave that family alone, man. Maybe you've got a family that's got hidden agendas. You've got to go home and sort out your root of your family. Maybe your family just don't have no soul. Because no one's got... Your family, it says, has got blocked psychic powers. Some of you. Some of you. Not all of you, earth signs. Not all of y'all. Okay, so we're looking at choices, delays, worry, fear in the air. All right, maybe from a King of Wands you might be dealing with. And there you go. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. There's a lack of money. There's no money with this fire sign person. Maybe you went there, rushing up there. You're very arrogant. You're looking at poor financial control now. Missed opportunities. Missed opportunities now. Or maybe a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, a masculine. He's a fucking idiot. Now you're looking at missed opportunities with him as well. Financial delays, excess spending, scrutiny, greed. Too much around this fire sign person. So I've got to be real. Earth signs, you're really digging out this man, innit, for gold. You should study to be an Olympic runner instead. Maybe you should try and beat Usain Bolt's record. It's coming like that's what you're trying to do. Oh, release the negative thoughts. All right, you recovering. Never mind. Tower moment for you. Sorry, Capricorns. Taurus, Virgos, look like you're looking at a lack of money. Poor financial control. You've got to go and do some control when it comes to your finances. And it's coming like maybe a fire sign person is walking away from a Taurus person or a Pisces person. It's going to be a sudden change. Somebody doesn't want to be second best. What does that mean? Earth signs, move away from this man. That's madness. What do you mean you don't want to be second best? So you don't mind being a third party person in the meantime while he's got his wife holding on to greed, misuse resources because you've got financial insecurity. That's mad. That's crazy. You know what that means? Lack of self-awareness. You've got lack of your own commitment. You don't love yourself. And you're happy here. You don't want to see anyone happy. That's mad. You're going to be second best to this woman. And she's looking at this King. He's looking at her, but he's kind of looking at... Too much, man. Too much. You lot all sleep together. You lot more as much just buy one big fat bed, the 20-acre bed, and just all sleep together. There you go. King of Pentacles. Could be talking about King of Pentacles. Manipulation, greed, poor. He's looking at the situation. He's thinking. When it comes to Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person and a Taurus person. He's thinking very heavily about it. Yeah, because now someone is manipulating for a holiday. Someone's manipulating for celebration. Someone manipulating a family of an Aries person. That's how they're talking. These are narcissists, lack of confidence. Whoever's in this house with a Taurus person or Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person in this house, they are manipulating for holiday celebrations. They're manipulating this family. They're manipulating the friends. They're manipulating to have gatherings. They're manipulating for a wedding. They're manipulating for success. They're manipulating this community because someone has a lack of self-esteem. Somebody is manipulating for prosperity and someone is manipulating for security. Yeah. That's so sad. And that's how they're talking. Maybe dealing with an Aries person or another Taurus person. All right, remember, walking love, talking truth. Love you guys. Bye.